Pisces, welcome. This is your weekly zodiac reading. Let me just go ahead and get started. We're going to pull one oracle card, then the tarot, and then I'll get you an angel number card at the end. Alrighty. Pisces, what oracle card do we have for you this week? Synergy. Isn't that interesting? And that's card number 45. And I am going to look this up because these are deep and I love these cards. So, 45, synergy. Ultimately, any system that has been built on a foundation of fear will, by its very nature, crumble. Some questions. Where are you too timid or afraid to rock the boat? Is it time to challenge an outer authority in your life? Interesting. Okay, so synergy. About rocking the boat, challenging authority, not being meek and accepting, but kind of speaking up. Like, who am I? What do I stand for? What do I want? Kind of energy. Kind of beautiful. Maybe there's been a situation in your life at work, relationships, any kind of relationship, and you've been kind of quiet. But maybe you're starting to kind of see that now is the time for you to speak up. We have the Five of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, the Emperor, the Hierophant, Six of Wands, oops, sorry, Michael, Queen of Cups, and the Two of Wands. All right. Yeah, I feel like you are in maybe a competitive scenario, Pisces, that maybe you really kind of don't even want to be in. Maybe someone is kind of pushing your buttons and you've kind of fallen maybe into a competition, maybe for someone's attention, or if it's at work, maybe you kind of find yourself, maybe someone's kind of one-upping you and you're kind of finding yourself drawn into that energy and you're like, wait a minute, this is not even, I'm playing with my lighting while I'm talking, this is not even, who I am. This is not even what I'm about. But instead of just kind of pulling back, the message that we got here, it might be time for you to kind of stand up for yourself. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. You're being challenged by someone who's drawing you into a competitive situation that you're not interested in being in. Okay? I see you really thinking like, what is my truth? Let's say, for example, it's say two people, you and someone else, two of you are on the same project at work, and one person is really like brown nosing, trying to appear like they really have their shit together, maybe when they don't. Like, say, maybe you run meetings and you run meetings very well, and you're a producer and you're starting to get known at work, and this person is very threatened by you. So they're always trying to one-up you. Perhaps they're even like trying to steal your work. And you're starting, maybe you've kind of let things go on, but you're feeling the need to stand up for yourself. But you're trying to figure out the most mature, professional way to stand up for yourself. Okay? In a relationship, it could be someone trying to draw you into maybe a third-party situation, a competitive situation, that kind of a thing. I see you questioning yourself. I see you really asking yourself, wait a minute, what's the truth here for me? I can't keep on getting pulled into this emotional, the emotional part of this. I need to kind of pull back and think, how do I really feel? Like, before you make a decision what you're going to do, you have to get out of, number one, this competitive thing, and then also like the anger, because I see you being a little bit pissed off. Also, I see you feeling like, I don't know, like out in the cold. I see you feeling kind of lost, like, why does this always have to happen? Why are people always threatened by me? Why do I always get put in these competitive situations? You've been up in your head about this, Pisces, but I see that you are really, I don't know, coming into your own power, okay? Let me tell you a quick story. I'm a project manager, and I am damn good, and I've been doing it for 20 years. But I had this gal, she wasn't my manager, but she was like the portfolio manager or whatever ahead of me, or over the project, and I was one of the project managers. Man, she would do anything she could to undermine everybody, not just me. And when she was doing that, I didn't quite get it at first, what she was doing. And then when I did, I felt very like betrayed. Like, why would someone do this? Especially, why would someone do this at work? And it threw me off so bad that I started like making mistakes and stuff, and I was up in my head, and I really started questioning myself. But I ended up talking to my manager, and apparently it was a known issue, and that made me feel a whole hell of a lot better. It wasn't like I was narking this person out. I was just saying, hey, I'm feeling like, are you having any problems with my performance? And she was like, oh, no way, And I said, well, I feel like so-and-so, and she's like, psh, she always does that. She's always trying to make people feel uncomfortable or unsure of themselves. So I see you really owning this. Somehow you're going to do something similar where you're finding yourself in a very uncomfortable situation that you don't even like being in, that you didn't even want to be in, but you're going to own it. You're going to own it like a boss. Also, I will let you know that you have spirit watching over you. In fact, if it's a relationship thing where you're put in an uncomfortable like competition thing, you're going to see it quickly and you're going to not do it. If it's a work thing, you're going to see it. You're going to do the professional thing, and you're going to handle it. And I do feel like I just feel your spirit guides, whoever you work with, whether God, the universe, spirit is watching over you. You are not alone in this. What's beautiful is I do see with the Six of Wands, victory. You are going to come out of this situation like victorious. Okay, you are going to stand up for yourself. You're going to show the powerful boss that you are. You're going to come out of this victorious. Whether it's at work, you're going to continue to do a good job, and for people to see that and acknowledge that. And you don't need you don't need all kinds of DAP, if you will. You don't need all kinds of approval, but you certainly need to know that you're doing a good job, especially with this person that's messing with your head. Okay. With the Queen of Cups and the Two of Wands, I just see you moving forward. The Queen of Cups is like, it's a message from Spirit saying, all you need is love, okay? Love yourself, do what's kind to yourself, come from a place of love. I mean, don't, go up and hug the person that's trying to, engage you in this competitive atmosphere, unless you want to. That would be weird, though. But it's really to try and come from a place of love and understanding. Like being angry and getting upset is not going to be the solution. Try and kind of understand where this person is coming from, even if it's from a horrible place and they don't, they don't deserve it. It's like, just try and understand maybe why they do the things they do, and realize it's not about you. You're about love. And then I see you making some kind of a decision, okay? I see you being strategic, looking at your options, making some kind of a decision, Pisces. I feel like you may decide to, like if this is a work thing, you may decide, I just really do want to move to another group. Maybe not necessarily just because of this person, but I feel like this whole thing kind of spurs you on. And maybe this was, maybe this happened to show you that, you need to move up, you need to move on, you need to move, to some other opportunity. Because I see you being strategic with the Two of Wands, and I see you having some kind of a decision in front of you. And it could have to do with travel, Pisces. Maybe you're thinking, you know what, I'm going to take a 6-month sabbatical or hiatus and go travel. I can't handle all these people, pulling all this BS on me all the time. Or it could be thinking of going into another line of work or a different company. Not like this person chased you away, but you're just kind of like, maybe it's time for a change. That's the energy that I'm getting. But what's kind of beautiful is you were able to work through the, you could have, to use my example, you could have let this person totally screw with your head, started making mistakes, started thinking that everyone was against you, and it could have ended in a bad way. But no, you worked it out calmly. You went and asked the person that counted about your performance. You got positive feedback, and then you realize, let me step back and take, a better look at this. You end up well, and you're able to kind of, deal with the whole thing through the lens of love and acceptance, and not, not being petty or not trying to pay this person back. Okay. Let's see what angel card we have. We have 2121. A test of your balance, stay the course, and remember your worth. Wow. What did we just talk about? Like, this person had you questioning your worth. Okay? Whether it was a relationship where they were making you competitive, or something at work where it was more competitive than, like good fun competition, sure. But whether it was at in a relationship, or whether it was at work, someone trying to make you feel like you weren't doing a good job. 2121, 2121, a test of your balance, stay the course, and remember your worth. Wow, kind of beautiful. So this is what I have for you, Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.